You were the first to co-sponsor a bill to add 4 seats to the Supreme Court. Why is this bill essential to reforming the court?
Well, the Supreme Court has become too powerful and too political. And as you've just described, we can see how that is putting our rights and our democracy at risk. And I think that when you see that something is broken, as the Supreme Court is clearly broken, then you have to take steps to be willing to fix it. And that's what this law would do. This law would take the common sense and constitutional reform of adding 4 justices to the Supreme Court. That would restore balance to the court. It would undo the stacking that has happened, which has put this extreme right-wing conservative supermajority on the court. And this is what power the Constitution gives to Congress to set the number of Supreme Court justices. I think we should use that power to restore balance to the Supreme Court.
What's your reaction to Clarence Thomas targeting the right to contraception again today with his originalist view of what the founders thought, even though then contraception didn't exist and women weren't justices or senators?
Well, what Justice Thomas said today lays bare exactly the direction that this court is going, which is to systematically strip away the rights and freedoms of people in this country, and in this case, the rights and freedoms of women. To suggest that contraceptive care should be denied is another step in this long process that we're seeing. You know, it was only a year ago that the court stripped away the fundamental freedom of women to be able to decide for themselves about abortion and what happens with their own body. And no one, I think, should think that they're done yet. And in fact, this is, I think, at the root of why we see this dramatic decline in the trust of the Supreme Court, the belief that they are neutral arbiters of the Constitution and of the law, because it is clear to more and more people that this court answers to big corporate interests and anti-abortion advocates and the extreme right wing of this country, and that is not healthy. In fact, it is not sustainable for our democracy.